What's going on, champs and champets? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's YouTube video we have to talk about the solo leveling x Fortnite collaboration, which appears to now be happening. Because, we've had like rumors here and there that have been going on for like months now about a solo leveling collaboration. I even think there was like some beef where some leakers were saying it was fake, others were saying it was real and stuff, but we never ended up having like the truth revealed. However, as of earlier today, Epic Games has officially started teasing the solo leveling x Fortnite collaboration, and we have some leaks regarding what the upcoming skins could possibly be and more. So let's start off today's YouTube video by showing the official teasers over on the right side of the screen right now. Epic Games has done two teasers 1 hour apart, and they're all just text-based teasers, no images as of yet, so this video might be a little outdated as time goes on because we might end up getting the images later today, which if we do, I'll change like the thumbnail of today's video to be the actual skin images or whatever the official teaser image actually is. But it goes as follows: the weakest hunter of all mankind, E rank, no potential, no future. If you were given another path, would you accept? Now, of course, the whole entire solo leveling system works on a whole ranking system, and if you guys are unaware of how solo leveling kind of works, it is an anime based on Sung Jin-woo basically solo leveling himself, because he ends up being able to have like a video game-ized like quest system where it's like, oh, do this, if you don't do it, you get like a penalty, right? You have to survive like 30 seconds in the penalty zone and stuff like that. A terrible explanation, but really good anime and manga, or however you actually say it. Definitely check it out sometime, but it's really cool to see that it's potentially coming, or not even potentially, it is coming to Fortnite very, very soon. Now, in terms of what this collaboration is actually going to bring in terms of skins, as you guys may or may not know, we've had some recent rumors / leaks recently from the Adira FN info person. Whenever it comes to insider information, I always say be cautious, make sure that you don't get your hopes up too high, because certain things can change. Even with like the, when we got the K-pop Demon Hunters collaboration, we're supposed to get like a derpy sidekick and everything, but that ended up not actually happening at all. So kind of temper your expectations for what we're about to mention, but based on Adira FN's info, which has been mostly correct recently, it appears that these are the skins we're going to be getting. Sung Jin-woon, Iguris or Biru, one of the two of the skins. And then there's also Cha Hae-in. So already we have a little bit of a weird discrepancy here where it's like, hey, we could either get Iguris or this other character. And it's something where, both of the characters make sense that could come to Fortnite, but it might have been a situation where they were debating between the two internally at Epic Games or whatever. Or, it was one of those things where it's like, hey, I've heard these names float around from whatever the insider actually has, and we don't know for certain if that's going on. But because there's a little bit of uncertainty there, I would say, the main character to kind of realize is going to be coming to the collaboration is of course Sung Jin-woon, because he's like the main character of solo leveling. But I definitely think it's interesting how these are one of the collaborations that we've heard for a while is supposed to be in the works at Epic Games. It was one of the things where it's like, hey, this is coming to Fortnite soon, this is coming to Fortnite soon, and then it always kind of gets forgotten about until like a few months later when people, leakers and stuff, bring it back up like, hey, remember the collaboration I said was coming soon? Hey, just a random update, it's still coming soon. And at least for me, you hear these coming soon like things over and over again to the point where you're just kind of like, is it actually coming soon? So seeing that we now officially have teasers all the way in Chapter 7 regarding this upcoming collaboration is a really cool thing to see, because, it's one of the collabs that I would be excited for, and it's one of the collaborations that I want to see sell well in the item shop and see how the skins translate into Fortnite forms. Are we going to be getting an emote that has like the Arise audio voice line in it, or is it going to be something else? Who really knows? But there's a lot of interesting ways for them to actually go about doing this collaboration, and I hope that it actually has some nice little justice done towards it. But I'd love to hear in the comments down below, what do you guys think about how they're starting to tease this collab? What do you think about how this was like previously leaked a million times but no one really knew when it was coming to the game? Are you just excited to see that it's actually real? And what do you hope ends up being another collaboration that has been leaked before that should come true? I know there's like collaborations like Demon Slayer that has been leaked like a million times to come to Fortnite and never ended up coming out, so maybe that's one of the collaborations you guys hope ends up being true as well, and just has a similar situation where we just have to wait a long time. But until next time, hope champs and trimmets enjoyed today's short little video. Thought I'd just kind of recap the news regarding the solo leveling collaboration and get you all a little bit hyped while we're live getting more updates regarding it. Now, the next Fortnite update isn't until the 19th, I believe, so a few more days, around like 3 more until the actual update comes out. But assuming that they're teasing it now, like a few days early, I wouldn't be surprised if we get like a video or an image teaser in the next day or two in order to kind of hype it up, since it is one of those bigger collaborations that I could see them doing. But with that said, I hope champs and champions enjoyed today's video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't like it, and until tomorrow, peace out.